dominating one of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Tigers offense making their way on the field today. And of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. And the one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
First play, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running with purpose. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking right. This one caught. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go on 4th down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here. Lets it go. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's blocked. The kick was low.
This is what a lot of film work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Thorne. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. In the clear at the 25. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense wraps him up.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And there's the handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's back to throw again on second and 10. And this one is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Tigers will hustle to the line to win the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 4 receivers split wide on second and inches. Quarterback still with the football. A quick juke. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. Grant behind the line. It's Willingham. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. On third down, he drops to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition, and something I know they're very proud of.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the read. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, that's 3 straight incompletions here to start this drive, and now we got a 4th and 10. Might want to try to establish more of a rhythm next time you get the football.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Receivers are bunched together. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action here on 1st down. Pass complete on a crosser. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
That makes the score Notre Dame 13, Clemson 9.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff will be returned. Goes out to stiff arm. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
It's now second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Baldwin. Inside the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And the field goal is good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They call the draw play here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Second down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. The sure hands. It's Willihan. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a a short gain, not enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Quick dart to the right. What a catch! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll try a pass here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fighting him off. Touchdown, Irish. They could not stop it.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Thorne. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it. No shot to bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. The final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now we'll run a draw play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
And looking to throw now on first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. And they get to completion. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he's looking deep. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt. Looking
to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Thorne. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I loved is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
First and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try to convert with a sweep. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. The back's got it on the pitch. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Handing off on the draw play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now played more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.